welcome to episode 3 with Cooking with C. Today I have a very exciting guest on board, Georgie Stevenson. How are we, guys?
I'm good. I just jumped off the plane, but I'm so happy to be here.
I popped up on my story and I was like, guys, I have this really exciting guest coming. She's like me, she likes cooking, she works out at home. I kid you not, 9 out of 10 people said you.
That's so funny, hey.
So good.
We are very similar. I love that. Yeah.
And I think we started like our channels on Instagram around the same time, hey?
Okay, yeah.
And we're both into fitness, we both like well-being, and we've had like very similar journeys, don't you reckon?
Yes, yes, 100%.
We're actually filming a podcast this afternoon and we'll be talking more about that.
Yeah.
So make sure that we'll pop all the links and everything into our socials and everything below. But moving on to cooking, guys. So today, what I wanted to do, Georgie and I right now, we have like our go-to breakfasts.
Yeah.
So yours are your protein pancakes.
Yes, okay guys, so in the morning I haven't got much time, and so I'm all about something that is quick and yummy but like has all the macronutrients I want. So protein, carbs, and good fats. So it's literally 3 ingredients, so simple. Also, I'm gonna show you.
And with my breakfasts lately, I go with the season, so I either will have my overnight oats or I'll have like omelets. It's really just depending. I do switch it up, but then I will stay with that breakfast for months until I get over it.
This is me.
Yeah, literally. So and then I'll probably go back, so it's kind of like a little wheel. So right now, I'm loving just some bread. So I have some gluten-free bread. I'll actually show you the brand because I get asked this a lot. It's literally just Helga's gluten-free
I
bread.
have this bread too, it's really good.
So good. Yeah, you don't have to.
For gluten-free bread, it's really good.
You don't have to go fancy and get like paleo bread and spend like $20 on a loaf. That is just from Coles and Woolworths. And then I just have omelette. So I'll have I'll just make an omelette or scrambled eggs with just eggs, lol. And then I'll have tomato and cheese. Super simple. I'm someone who I do love just simple ingredients. And because I'm someone who also like, these are the ingredients that are always just at like the bottom of my fridge. So now I've been trying to like utilize them more. So we are going to be making that, and usually I'll just put on ghee as well, but I am out of ghee.
Do you have like a smoothie blender or something?
I sure do, girl. I also wanted to clarify, guys, that I am in my new house. I will be doing an apartment tour soon, but this is my new kitchen, and this is my first video in my new kitchen.
It's so aesthetically pleasing, guys. Like,
so is yours, though.
And you said it, she's like, I moved in here like a week ago, and it's like,
literally, I think like 4 days ago.
What the f?
I have Irma, so Irma's my cameraman.
It's like so set up and it looks amazing. I can't. It took me like 6 months to get to the stage, and you're like done.
But it's already smelling like dog pee, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Minnie,
pull your shit together.
Yeah, she's outside now. She's in the naughty corner. We set up a little naughty corner. All it is like she'll have her leash in the corner, and she's the saddest face. She'll sit there and she'll be like this. And I'm like,
and she's like, and she's sitting on that chair too, which she loves.
Yeah, she's broken the chair. But now it's her chair because it's like broken. It's broken. So, moving on. We're going to do it together. Okay. We're going to cook everything together.
It might be a bit crazy, but we're just going to do it. We're going to get into it. We're both quite hungry, so.
Yeah, hungry. It's 10 o'clock. I had a protein shake. Don't know how we do it. That is probably the worst thing to do, is film when you're hungry.
I know. I do it all the time though.
Oh, I can't.
And then I look back and I'm like, ugh.
I can't do it because all I want to do is like finish recording, and like you can see myself being very agitated because Irma knows what your girl C gets like when she's hungry.
Well, it's funny because I actually don't eat till 9 o'clock. Okay. So this isn't too bad, and then I eat quite late at night.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I'm pretty good.
See, I'm an early like I eat like 7, and then I'll have like 10. And then I just try to listen to my body throughout the day. Like some days like I'm hungry than others. Like yesterday I literally had like 3 meals before like 11:30. I find when you eat early though.
But that's good. That means your like digestion is like firing. Mine's not. Bit stale down there.
So that was like mine. It took me so many years to kind of find out what worked.
Yeah, I kind of like it though because I like getting down, doing my work, and like not bothering with it.
Oh,
so it works for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why a lot of people they find intermittent fasting works for them.
Yeah, because it's good for schedule.
But I'm someone.
I can't do it that long though. That's a bit crazy.
No, and that's one who I do. I love my breakfast, but I know what you mean. Like sometimes you just want to get down and like
do work, and then I have a little bit later. Sorry, we're just having a conversation.
Having conversation.
So what I do is I just blend 2 eggs, the banana, and protein. This is Thrive Protein. Little plug there. And that's it. That's my before.
So simple. And then mine, all I have to do now is get my omelette bread. Look, we may seem like we're really good cooks. This is so simple, and I'm someone.
I've never thought that about myself.
I honestly, see, look at
You
this.
are. I watch all your cooking videos, and you definitely are.
Yeah, guys, I'm a really good cook. Like, I just cracked that egg so well. Like,
That looks really good.
I love the end result. So I don't like the process. I don't like the process of cooking. I love the end result, but I've learned to kind of love the process.
Oh, you put my protein out here.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
Cute. I'm like, here, already, presentable. But like, when it comes to cooking, I love like the convenient, quick efficiency of it. So like, that's why I bought an air fryer. And I was talking to someone.
And then I bought an air fryer because Steve bought an air fryer.
Oh, it's the best, honestly. Like, it just makes everything like so much easier,
So much
quicker.
easier.
I was talking,
And yummier.
I was talking to a lady the other day, and she loves cooking, like loves it. And I went over there. I was actually on a date. Lol. I'll be talking about that all later. It's the, I need to have a
cannot
story
wait to
time
hear
about this date. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna
Wait,
date
so you
and
had
shame. It was a failed date. It was very failed date.
So you met a lady on your date?
Yeah, I went to his house and there was a few people there. She was the housemate.
Oh,
She was married.
I was
married.
like,
Very
was it his
confused.
mum?
Yeah, so funny, very confused. So anyway, getting back to her, she was lovely. Oh, I got along with her a lot better than him. Oh, honestly, I need to have
blame
a
this.
story time. I'll plug it in for you, Del.
Oh, sorry.
I use my Breviol. It's the exact same as a Vitamix. I have both, but I prefer my Breviol. No apparent reason. Ready? 3, 2.
Am I cutting it off?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2. That's one thing. Oh, sorry. That's one thing that I always tell my friends when you're around me. I'm like, if you don't need to apologize, don't. Because there's so many people.
I do that so
Don't
much.
apologize.
I say sorry for everything.
Yeah. Everyone says sorry, and I'm like, you know what? If you don't need to apologize, don't.
Something I need to work on. Because I always just apologize kind of for no reason. I think it's something I picked up growing up from my mum. I feel like she does it. And it's just something I can't get
We were
out.
talking about before how funny it is when you're younger, how much like behavior traits you pick up from your parents, and then it just becomes your life, and that's all you know when you get older.
Your perspective.
Yeah, like I was talking about how, like, fun fact about C, I'm actually really bad with money. And it's something that I've been trying to work. It's like my goal for this year is just to be better with money, save more. And I've actually picked that up from my parents because they're horrible with money. And then Georgie was saying how she's the other end of the spectrum because of her parents.
Yeah, so really good at saving money and that sort of stuff, but often can have the mindset of when I have money, I want to keep it, and that lack mindset of money never comes around, so when you get it, you got to really hold on to it.
And like if you put your mind in that lack of money, that's what you're gonna create.
Yes, and then you create that lack and you're like putting out there the vibes that you will never get money, if that makes sense. I like you.
We're gonna get along.
We're gonna get along real well.
Do you believe in like law of attraction?
I live it.
Here we go.
I live it. You wake up. The podcast is going to be a lot about this because this is my life. And only the last couple of years before that, I was like blinded, and now I see.
And now I see. Now I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You're like, that's weird.
But like everyone, I find a lot of people, it takes them to get to a point where they start to look for change and look for something. Like no one's born just living, like knowing, no one's born knowing law of attraction.
No
you know
one's
what I mean?
born living. I'm like,
No one's born living, I was gonna say living law of attraction, but everyone actually lives law of attraction whether they're aware of it or not.
yes.
Thank you. Oh my
There you go.
goodness.
Great friend. No, but I 100% am with you in regards to we're both on the other end of the spectrum of you saying that you weren't good with saving money.
Yeah.
I was really good with, but we both were kind of in that negative. You were just more, you had no idea. So you
I had no idea about it. You were in the
and I was in
lack of.
the, yes, which are both kind of negative states.
Yeah, and it's about finding that balance and realizing what like actions you need to take in order for it to help you. So for me, for example, the actions I needed to take was learning how to save, learning how to budget, and learning how to actually realize what I need.
Being more aware, being more aware in the first place.
And what do you reckon yours was?
So I had to believe that. So for instance, money it's an energy. Money flows in and it flows out, and I now believe that I'm always going to have it. I'm always going to have enough. I'm always going to have it when I need it, and that is just my belief. Whereas before it was such this like, oh, money
Stress.
only comes in and then it goes out, and that sort of thing. So definitely the belief in the energy of like any other energy, what you focus on grows.
The feelings and the emotions behind something. The feelings and the emotions behind something are so important. So like, for example, if you feel stressed around something, if you feel anxiety around something, you need to change your perspective on it. And that's why it is, so like as you were saying, with money, you should actually feel lack and stress around it. And
Like I could never get enough, and when it came, it always went.
And that's, just because of your emotions. So that's a good way. Like I always get people ask me, how do you find your weaknesses? How do you find things that you need to prioritize for like 2020 goals? Go for gold, Dal.
Do you have any yogurt?
I have frozen berries. I have.
It's not yoga.
Because recently,
Really good.
no, I actually think I do. Hang on.
That's okay if you don't.
So right now I'm currently just frying my tomatoes in a bit of spray oil. And then I've just popped on some salt and pepper. And then in here I have 1 egg and 3 egg whites. I've chose to like mainly just have the egg whites just so it's the protein, and then I'll be getting majority of my healthy fats just from my cheese. So mine is also going to be a nice balanced breakfast. I find when I have a more balanced breakfast, I'm more like associated. Is that the word? Associated? Yeah,
Satiated.
Satiated. Wow, I don't like the word. You know when you say something for too
You're
much?
saying it with an O. Say it with an A.
Satiated.
Yeah.
It's not a word to me anymore.
It's gone.
You know when you say it too much, or
Yeah.
you look at something for too long and it doesn't become a thing?
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Just don't
The
say
word
it.
kitchen.
Full.
The word kitchen sounds weird.
Kitchen.
So yes, the more, if I have like a more balanced breakfast, I find I'm more satisfied throughout that day, and I don't need as many like
Your
snacks and
body's
everything.
not looking for the other micronutrients.
Oh,
It's
right.
if I
Endless.
just hit.
Like yesterday, I had like a smoothie after the breakfast, and it was just like carbs and protein. There wasn't any fat in it, and I found I was just the whole entire day, I just was so unsatisfied, and I needed to snack that entire day. So something that I've realized with my body is it's important to have a nice big balanced breakfast. If I don't have a big breakfast, I'm hungry that entire day. So it's just about finding what really like works for you and your body. And when you eat most, like a lot of people, they'll eat most at nighttime. A lot of people eat most throughout the day. Just find what works for you, your body, and your schedule as well. That is what is most important, because everyone's schedule is different. And for me, I've been through a past where I'm always like so busy and rushed in my mornings. And I figured out that for me, my mental clarity and my work, I prefer to have more slower mornings and then be more busier throughout my day. I do have the luxury that I can actually change my schedule and cater to how I'm feeling. So I am lucky for that, but also just try to be mindful of what your body works well of, whether you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is, it's so important.
Well, that's why I tend to have breakfast a bit later, because my brain works so much better in the AM. So I prefer to like sit down on a computer, smash it out, have no interruptions. Because by the time I cook breakfast, it's like this 40-minute process, because I really take my time.
Yeah.
So personally, it's like this process. So 100% like working with your schedule. But if I was eating in the morning, it would be probably something like a protein smoothie, something really quick so I can straight away get to work and utilize that brain time. Because in the afternoon, my brain like doesn't work. Doesn't work. So I do all like my actionable stuff in the afternoon, and in the morning I do all my brain activities computer stuff.
That is so funny. I'm the complete opposite.
Really?
Yeah. So I need to use I have my slow mornings, and I can utilize my brain. So I'll go and do my emails and my admin and everything like that. Actually, not my emails, my admin, my websites, and my messages and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'll do that within the morning. And then if I have to like film a sit down, I'll do that in the morning. But if I'm filming something that I need to vlog or I need to be more active, I'll do that in the afternoon. And yeah, it's so important to find what works for you. And I find like a lot of people, they will use those who are inspirations or influencers, and they'll try to
mimic their schedule,
lifestyle and their schedule.
It doesn't work because everyone is so different,
Exactly.
and you need to do 100%. I'm like that. You know how people like they'll be on their computer late at night and like get lots of work done. I remember wanting to do that when I worked corporate. No.
That's Emma. Emma will literally, and then she'll get up straight away and go on the computer. I'm like, no. So something that's huge with my C team is I'm so important on self-care hour. So self-care hour is so important. And before you get up and just go work, I make sure that everyone, they get up, they focus on their self. So their hygiene, they'll go meditate, they'll go for a walk. Irma, she actually did a workout upstairs. We did a workout, we did like abs upstairs. And I was like, honestly, no matter what lifestyle you are, you need to make sure that you are dedicating at least half an hour to yourself.
100%.
Yeah, as humans, I find that we have, we've mixed movement for like getting stuff done, productive. Just because you're moving a lot doesn't mean you're actually productive. So you need to kind of like sit back and realize, okay, maybe actually applying these 30 minutes of self-care is going to help me have more mental clarity and be more productive within my day rather than just like rushing around.
Yeah. See, 100%. And for me, at night, if I do any work at night, I don't sleep all that night. Like I literally will be like thinking in the back of my head. So that's why I always work really hard in the morning. I get that done. I have like, not as big tasks in the afternoon, and then night I cannot touch my computer or do that sort of thing. Like sometimes I do.
Yes.
But I can't, otherwise it really disrupts my sleep, and I have really bad sleep, which then the next day isn't as good. So 100%, some people thrive at night and can do can jump a computer and do that. Works really well for them.
Some people not so much.
Me, no.
So do you find because I find like if I'm ever working at night, actually, yes, like you said, can't sleep because I'm so anxious about, maybe I overthink.
It's like
at night.
ticking.
Yeah,
it's like ticking in my head.
How do you deal with with your career, with your business? How do you deal with not overthinking and not overanalyzing things, and not also like putting yourself down? Because I find within our industry, you can always do better. Do you know what I mean?
There's always more to film.
Yeah.
There's always more like blog posts, YouTubes, everything. There's always more content you can do, so it is super hard.
So there's always more content and stuff that you can do. So how do you deal with knowing that right now, okay, cool, I can do more, but I am happy with what I've achieved?
So that's a big thing is I was actually thinking about today, and so I'm down in Sydney. I'm from Queensland, and I'm in Sydney because I'm recording some podcasts. And my brain, the Georgie brain, who is very proactive, I was like, oh my God, I should do a vlog. I should do all these other pieces of content that will feel like Instagram or YouTube. And I honestly had to sit down and go, Georgia, this trip, it's only 3 days and it's really focused on your podcast. Yeah, don't overdo it because you will. You'll stress yourself out, and then...
I love that it's only focused on your podcast, yet we're filming a whole video right now.
No, but it's for you, and I have no stress of editing this or anything happening in the camera. And that sort of thing, so I really don't mind. Whereas if it was me filming, I'd be like, oh, am I getting B-roll and all that sort of stuff, and it would be too much. And so for me, it's about going, at this time, what is my priority?
Yeah.
Focusing on your priority. And obviously I do stuff like meditation and journaling, which helps get thoughts clear and unjumbled. But a big thing for me is asking, what is my priority, and doing that and being happy with that.
Being really clear with what you want to achieve.
Yes.
Putting your focus
being clear.
That. Yeah.
Oh,
rather than
burning.
Putting your focus to what you need to achieve.
That is a burnt pancake. Thank you.
So this is literally what we're talking about. When you try to put your focus on 3 different things.
Look what happened.
The fundamentals of what you wanted to achieve. Up. But yeah, that's why it's so important. Within especially our business, we need to, because there's so many things that we can be doing.
Yeah. That you could be doing, but you shouldn't always do them all, because I'd rather put 100% of my energy into the podcast and those episodes be really amazing than half do them and then have a bit of extra YouTube content. For me, I'm just I've done it before, and it's
I've done it before, and
not doing it.
And the content that you do produce isn't you're not as happy.
You never,
with it.
because you know. You know what you did.
So if you find that, you know, I have certain friends and she'll be going to uni, she'll go see her friends. In an entire day, she'll do 1,000 things, and I actually brought it up to her. I could see that when we were together, she wasn't actually present. She was thinking about what she needed to do next. She was so stressed, she was so anxious, and her eyes were, you know, running 100 miles an hour. And I said to Adele, I go, I feel like you need to start meditating. I feel like your head is like, because she'd go to uni, then she'd go work full time, and then she'd also try to have a social life, and she'd go out and see everyone. And I was like, hey, look, rather than going out Friday to Sunday, I reckon you should actually have a gist day. Have a gist day where you sit down and you plan everything throughout that week, so you're not as stressed, so you're not as, you know, frantic. Because honestly, I've been to that, I was at that point where I had such a frantic mind because I was trying to achieve everything in one day. And you find that you're not as productive.
No.
And you don't achieve it in how you really want to achieve it.
And also, 100%, I think fulfillment also comes out of being present. So if you're never present all the time, it's almost like you're doing all these things, but for me it feels really unfulfilling because you're never fully in one moment.
Exactly.
That was deep.
I love that we get so deep.
I was like, oh my god, all these topics.
I know. In the description below, so I have your socials in there, and then I also have the ingredients and the instructions to our go-to breakfasts. So now that you're visiting Sydney, what else do you have to do today?
So I don't
You're from Queensland, right?
Yes, I'm from Queensland. I've come down here. I'm only here 2 nights, 3 days, and I have 6 podcasts lined up. So I'm speaking to other inspirational women like C about all different stuff, about really important topics, and then that's about it. So I think I have 2 recordings a day. And other than that, I'm just focusing on the podcast as we discussed before, and that's about it. But thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on the C-YouTube. I was gonna call it the C-Tube, but I don't like that. No, I don't like it. I was gonna be like, thanks for coming on the C-Tube. We're not gonna make that a thing.
Okay, we won't make that.
But if you want more Cooking with C, make sure you do give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what other videos you want. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video.